So here's a shoulder strengthening series. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to lie down on your side. You're going to bend your knees. This is basically Pilates tabletop on your side. You're going to have one weight. It can be a 3-pound, it can be a 5-pound, even a 2-pound weight. You're going to bring the weight up towards the ceiling here. You're going to inhale as you bring the weight down, and then you're going to exhale and bring it up to the ceiling. You want to make sure that you are having your shoulder blade move away from your spine, the center of your back, and then hug the center of your back as you're doing this. So you're really feeling your shoulder blade move away and then come back in as you're doing this movement here. So you can feel the shoulder blade hug and move away. That's very important. You could do it this way, but you're not getting the same benefit when you really feel that scapula move. So you can do 8 to 10 repetitions like that. Make sure your head is supported either on your arm, it can be on a ball, whatever's comfortable. Okay, so you're going to start there. You're going to inhale, bringing it down, exhale, bringing it up. Now, when the hand comes down, it is not touching the floor. It's going to hover the floor or the ground and then come back up. The other thing to note is you have a little space underneath your rib cage. You could take your hand and reach underneath there. Again, 8 repetitions or 10 of that. Then from there, your palm still is facing out and you're going to bring it down to your hip. So you're going to inhale as you lower down, squeezing in the armpit, exhale and bring it up. Inhale, lower, exhale and lift. And you may be surprised that this is pretty challenging using a light weight. Okay, so this is a shoulder stabilization series here to help strengthen rotator cuff and all the muscles that support the shoulder girdle. Then from there, you're going to turn your palm so it faces your hip. Again, starting at shoulder height, you're going to squeeze down to the hip. You're going to inhale, lower, exhale, and lift there. Again, you're going to do 8 to 10 repetitions. Then you're going to bring your elbow into your waistline. You're going to bring the weight to the floor, hugging the elbow in and just to the waistline. You want to make sure that your elbow is right into that rib cage as you do this motion here, almost like a door hinge. Okay, so that elbow is staying right into the waistline. And then you're going to repeat that whole series on the other side. So again, the easiest way to do this is just to flip around, bending the knees, making sure that you are in that alignment, knee to hip. Your shins are parallel here. Again, you can bend your elbow, put your head on your arm, bring that arm to the ceiling. You're going to inhale, you're going to lower that palm down towards the floor. You're going to exhale and lift up. And again, we want that shoulder blade to squeeze into the spine. Again, you're going to do 8 to 10 repetitions of this. You should also feel those abdominals working too, almost like a seat belt hip to hip, keeping that little space once again underneath the rib cage. Then you're going to bring that arm up to the ceiling. You're going to pull down to the hip here. So you're squeezing in the armpit to pull that weight down to the hip. And then you're going to turn so your palm faces the hip. Again, 8 to 10 repetitions of each of these. Squeezing down, lifting up. And then the last one in the series, you're bringing the elbow into the waistline. It's going down to the floor and just to the waistline. Down to the floor, just to the waistline. Really squeezing that elbow in. Now these are really important to do on your side. It's not going to feel the same as if you are standing. Okay, really working on strengthening all those muscles in that shoulder girdle. So anyways, try that out. If you have any questions, let me know. It's a great series. I use it all the time for people that have shoulder injuries or just looking at strengthening their shoulder area.